So Genius over here wants to know what a Harley's all about.
Pretty much just looking at all the weird shit that's on it.
We just went over what a mechanical distributor looks like over on the other side. Which is this thing right here. And the reason I like mechanical distributors instead of automatic advance that don't start for shit is because automatic advance distributor starts way back here at full retard. That's also where they idle at. A real bike, it stays fully advanced when you're idling. You don't have to worry about it. When you kick it, you move it back a little bit. If it's cold, you're about here. If it's not too cold outside, it's here. You know, temperatures vary a little bit. If it's really, really cold outside, then you retard it more. You know, if in 40, 50 degree weather, you go way back here. If it's only in the 60s, you're way over here. Then you advance it once it starts. Forget it. Then your thing will idle down, no problem. These stupid automatic advance distributors, they won't idle, and all of a sudden they drop way the hell down, they die, because the weights all of a sudden retard on them. Because they're really loose, there's no tension on them. Then you want to know what that mouse trap over there is. You can work that mouse trap, see how it works?
I'm not going to mess with that thing.
We already looked at what, slightly.
Yeah, I don't care. I do not want to touch that thing.
You don't want to touch that thing?
No, thank you.
You want me to touch that thing?
Oh, yeah, no, I want you to mess with it all you
See,
want.
if you go like this, your finger's getting away. Why do they call it a mouse trap? Jeez, it almost bit my ass. Now, if these are not on the bike correctly, they knock fins off here, too. So, see that spring tension there?
Yeah.
Okay, you know what that spring tension is doing?
Taking off tension from that. I meant to point at that.
It's overriding all the springs down in your clutch that are not here right now. So that way when you work your hand up here, you're not fighting all the pressure down here. That is taking 3/4 of the pressure away.
So it's nice.
Yes, so you can have a little limp-wristed, girly type hand like yours working it.
Yeah.
See?
One-handed claps all day long.
But it also has full travel of adjustment, so it has full pull, because this lever has a lot of pull on it, a lot of distance. Whereas if the lever's way on in there, you don't have to go this far. When you're way out here, you can go out this far. So this gives you a lot of mechanical advantage, but you still have full movement of your early lever. Because when you have a foot clutch bike down here, all they did to go to hand clutch is they put that on there, and all this other stuff's the same. So they had to make all this old stuff work with a hand. When you have only half the throw, when you're up here, you only got half the movement. So this thing would barely release at all, instead of being full release. And these are adjustable for making it
super buttery.
Yeah, if you want to. Or somewhere in between. So that's a reproduction one there. It's coming off the bike. Somebody wanted to buy it already. I don't know. And then I got my original ones are over there I was working on. So I cleaned that one up a little bit. This I cleaned up. Blasted it, but that's sandblast, which I don't really like, but that's what I have in the machine. This here's the original CAD platings. I cleaned it up, so I'm going to leave that on there. The cover I just got done painting, so it's a nice vintage cover. So I get Junior to buff it up for me a little bit. I painted the inside because it's all dirty and rusty. I could put a brand new chrome on it, but I don't want a brand new chrome cover. And I could take this vintage one off of here. This is a new one that's been more vintageized.
Looks good.
So I could use that, but that one looked even better because it has even more imperfections on it.
This one?
I like the imperfections. Yeah. It's got a little rust going on there.
I like that too.
It's got some vintage action going on that thing.
Look at all this brand new paint on the inside though.
That's right, it won't rust in there no more. Yeah, baked on too. So I'm taking off more and more chrome as I work on this pile of crap, because I don't like the chrome. Now some genius found out that my pan head has a shovel head top in on it. I wonder how they figured that out.
Even I knew that.
See, that's a pan head, that's a shovel head. But see, this is a pan head because that's a pan head down there. And this is a pan head all around it. So it's a pan head bike. It just has a shovel top on it. Now, that was done for power back in the day. Now, at some point, this is coming off and we'll be putting a set of those on there. But first I'm going to see how this bike runs with the shovels on it. And then I'll put the pan head on it and see how much power we lose. And then I got a set of STD heads I can put on there also, which would pick the power above these. So first you're going to run good, then you put the pan head top on and run kind of crappy, and then you put the really good pan heads on there and it'll run better than the shovel head will. So we have different stages of playing we'll be doing. The oil looks like it finally quit leaking down there. See, some people would pour that right back into the bike. Now, if I cleaned the crap out of the container, I probably would have done that. Oh well. Alright, so I gotta get my trees on here. I couldn't find my damn nut I needed. Walker stole my nut.
That's what I usually do.
I need one of these. I need a used Harley one that looks vintagey. So this is the new aftermarket Taiwan Teddy part here that I want to use, but for now I'm going to have to. So I'll put that on the bike for now. Then I'm going to drill it for a steering damper. So where's my neck at? Where's my neck piece? Right there. Okay, see this goes right up here. See that hole right there in the front? Notice that lines up about where that goes? Because there's a bell pin that goes right in that holds it. So this is your steering damper. So we're going to put a steering damper on this thing so it won't shake its head toward the finish line. Because this bike with that vintage Harley tire on there was wobbling really bad above 72 miles an hour. And at 83 it was pretty bad.
Jeez.
And I think I did 86 on the first pass, so it was really moving around. So I got to be careful about that. Okay, what's our oven at over there? 370. Okay, we get this about 500. It's supposed to be at 500 degrees, thereabouts, for an hour to dry this stuff. Oh, it's getting dry in there. Oh, you missed a spot.
What?
Okay, that's going to go back on again. I don't know why it wasn't going on. It shut off again. Oh, what did I get the hour meter set at? Supposed to be in there for what, an hour, wasn't it? Oh, there's the problem. It ain't set for an hour. There's an hour right there. We'll give it an hour. And
Don't overcoat the paint.
I would never stick it on a motorcycle for more than an hour at a time. All right. Where'd my headlight go off to? It was over here. Oh yeah, I forgot I put on Walker's bike to make it look better. Not my headlight, Walker's bike.
Jesus. That thing's so large.
Yeah.
I heard with the new
Look at the new vintage.
LED ones.
Look at all the vintage marks on that thing.
We should have cleaned it off better.
We should have cleaned it. You mean like do actual real body work on it?
Yeah.
That was more than enough body work. See, I'm in the cleanness of the part, so I want the part looking really nice and smooth and straight.
Looks like the surface of Mars.
But I don't give a crap about the finish of it on the outside surface. That part we don't care about. We only care about it being straight and true.
Well, you know what? It was made in the U.S. of A.
That's right, and it got remade in San Diego to straighten it after they crashed the damn bike. So we got to put that together. I got all the parts here. I got to try these screws out and see if they fit. Do these fit?
No.
What do you mean no? It doesn't go there. There's no threads there, genius. Yeah, it goes over there. It goes over there, and it also goes over here. Is that the right screw or the wrong one? Somebody might have put some powder coat in the hole too.
It works. Give me one of those.
These are self-tapping a little bit too. See how they get a little cleaning action going right there?
Self-tap, tap, tap-a-roos.
Yeah, look at that. This one here. These are brand new out of my vintage junk drawer. They don't cross-thread it in there. That one's not going, huh?
That wasn't promising.
And it just falls in the hole. It's not promising. It only has to hold the headlight on.
JB Weld.
JB will? You think
JB
there's some
Weld.
issues with that one?
Might be some issues with this
You
one.
might have to go oversized. Loctite, that's what they make it for. Is that the one that want to screw on?
Yeah, that one's a little tough, but this one's good. 1 out of 3 ain't bad.
1 out of 3. We get what we get. So I'm going to do a little more work on the headlight.
No, it just means you put it on and then forget about it.
Is that what you do? So when I go down the drag strip and it falls off, it's your fault?
Oh no, it's not going to be my fault.
It's my
It's gonna
fault.
be your fault.
It's my fault because I went down the drag strip.
Because if you didn't go down the drag strip, it wouldn't go off.
That's right. What we got going on over here? 396 now. 97. It's going up quick. Alright, I'm going to clean my mess up here a little bit. I got work to do. Okay, we're going to try to get some work done on my race bike now. It's going to be pretty late. It's 9:30. Time to start working on it. I did all the coating earlier, so now we got time to work. Alright, so I'm going to try to get the steering damper put up on the fork up here I talked about earlier. So I'm going to play around with that a little bit here. I'll just get this nut will go on there. Okay, I got brand new bearings right here. These are brand new dust shields. I'll put those on. So right now, being a reproduction part, I want to see if this fits. Most likely probably won't, so we'll find out here. See how good these Taiwan titty parts are here. I was not able to find the original one in my junk pile here. I'm sure they're around somewhere, but I just haven't found them yet. Alright, let's see what we got here. Appears to be fitting so far. That's a plus. Alright. That was a winner. This is the other part. This is the one that's got tighter threads, so it doesn't go on so loose. So they got paint on the threads here. And that stops right there. Put a little CRC on the threads now. Probably should did that before, but oh well. I painted threads because I don't want them to rust, so the nut will take off whatever it doesn't like. The rest of it can stay. Keeps it from rusting. Okay. It's getting easier to go on now. I don't want to have to use a punch and a hammer to tighten everything up in the bike. So there we go. Everything's getting free fitted to itself. Okay, so that's ready to go on. So I remember which way this goes on, so I'm going to assume that the thin part goes up into the tree here, I'm guessing. Doesn't center up really good. There's no centering at all this way, so that means it goes this direction. Okay. And this comes in from the other direction onto this. Of course, that does not fit onto the darn thing. Why would that fit? So this original part fits. Aftermarket part, no fitty. Little off. So this original tree is too fat. So do I butcher the tree or cut the nut? I think we'll cut the nut down. So that means I got to go in there and do a little trimming on it. Alright, so one more part that we gotta go customize. Alright, so I'm going to take the tree and this. I'm gonna make these work. While we're at it, see if any of this other stuff fits on here either. These are the steering damper parts that are supposed to fit on here. This doesn't fit either. This looks like a repop part anyway. These are not repop. That fit, that fit. Titty on it. A 2 titty version to use. And we got 1 titty. There's the other one. I got 2 of these to choose from, so let's see if either one of these fit. Good. Good. Okay, this one looks a little better, so I'll use this on the top. This looks original, really good condition. Ah, it fits, look at that. Perfect, we'll use that one. Oh, there's the original dust cover. Oh, I'll use some new ones I got. Use it. Not much in the chrome. Somewhere I got a black one laying around, but let's find out if this one works. It's not a good sign it won't go in the hole. So is this bad or this bad? This is chrome, so I'm guessing it's bad. Either way, it's not going to go in the hole. I don't want to force this piece of junk in there. Somewhere I got a black one. There's a nice original one here. Tape off of it. These are real parts here. This is a real part here, but it's modern. Perfect. Old and crusty, I like that. Old and crusty. Everything else is old and crusty, I can make that old and crusty. Alright, so I gotta find me a knob. I'll put a die on this to see if this is a problem, because it's not going to my tree. Alright, so I can't find my black one, so for now I'm going to use this one until I can find another one. That's the problem with all this junk. Okay, so I'm going to take these parts here. I need this now too, I need the tree. Okay, we'll take all this junk with us. Alright, we gotta go find some parts. Gonna do a little work. Oh, here's my part I made here. So this is an old Narrow-Glide fork leg. Probably those 33.4s everybody likes. Whatever the hell stupid number it is. Anyway, that's gonna go over my stem here for going on to my bearings. And we'll get back to that. Alright. Bang, bang, bang. talking in the dark. Machining right here. Box of junk on the way on the floor. All that junk on the floor even is. Alright, so we're going to cut this down here a little bit. Cut. Alright, I'm not sure how much I gotta cut away here, so we'll find out. Now it's way low. It is way low. Oh, the cast iron cutting. Oh, to cut the cylinder down. Took off about 10th hour so at most. Didn't take much. So now it slips right in there like it's supposed to. Nice plug fit. Not much room for air on that one. No air. It's tight. Probably should make it a little bit looser so it would be easier to rotate. Can't say it's not a good fit. Probably too good for a Harley. Another 4 more thou clearance. Alright. Now it just drops in a hole, no problem. You don't have to push it. A little bit of clearance. Not too much. Pretty good. Gonna make sure you get a little grease on that so it won't rust. Okay, so that one's done. Next problem is this thing here. It doesn't fit into here. So let's go figure out what the problem is over here with that. Thought I fixed everything on this front end already, but it's always something that screws with you. Okay, first thing to do is figure out what thread this thing is. Well, I guess it's 5/8 of an inch. Let's see what we got. Oh, damn, it appears to be 5/8 of an inch. 624 is 5/8. So it's a 5/8 18. So the first thing I do is put a die on this. Die is in my toolbox. Toolbox is way down there. Cut axles all the time. So this 5/8 18 die. So I'm always trimming up axles to fit. Okay, that's not a good sign. It doesn't want to go into your die. A lot of chrome buildup on that one. Alright, that's going to be lucky cutting. So this here looks like a tap. What size is it? It says 18 millimeter. Maybe a spark plug tap. Spark plug tap. It looks like a 5/8, but it's not. Okay, let's see if I got a 5/8 tap over here in my junk pile up here, someplace. 5/8 18. Nope. Yeah, looks a little big. Nope, that's the one. 5/8 18. Alright, let's see if the fork is the problem. Appears to have a little bit of crud in the hole, but not too much. A couple high spots, but that's not really the problem. So we'll go ahead and run it through just to make sure though. Oil. Screw's been bothering me for months being too tight. So I just put some brake clean on there and knocked the glue off of it. It works a lot better now. Amazing how that works. Okay. Actually started cutting a little bit down there. Yeah, that's surprising. There we go. It's a lot more cut than I was expecting. Alright, so it fogged off a little bit of material. Alright, definitely cut a lot of material off the threads there. Okay, the next problem is all the chrome on this here. This is definitely tight. Be a lot of chrome on this one. Let's see, start on. It's the original part that's been re-chromed. Normally these things are black, so. Jeez. Chrome flaking off already. Make sure it's on there square. It looks square. I can tell it's re-chromed by, look right in here, you can see the corrosion on the part where it was chromed over it. That's how you know. Okay, now this is tight, so you get a die holder on here. Pull out the big boy here. All right. Here's the chrome. Ah. Jeez. Ah. Or in your hand too. Yeah, a lot of chrome come off of that. It's all inside the die now. Alright, there's crispy critters in there. There's some sharp edges on that. Ooh, look at that. It's on there like it's supposed to. Next thing, this is wobbling a little bit. Maybe I can fix that a little bit. Or screw it up. Let's see what we can do about screwing it up. The camera didn't want to come free over here. Back over here to the lathe. I'm going to put in the lathe. I'm not going to cut it. I'm try to bend it. Oh yeah. A little bit of wobble going on there, see? Oh yeah, that's got some serious amounts of wobble. So what we want to do is we want to try to fix this a little bit. I want to pry this out on this side and possibly bend it back on that side. Alright, so I always keep a big screwdriver laying around here for these purposes. And a hammer. Now if we screw it all up and break it, we'll be in trouble. Here's the tension on it. Okay, this side here needs to be going this way. Appears to be high over here. On a machine surface, they can only get so good on this. Ooh, appears to be moving this time. A little bit better. Still wobbles all over the place. It's high here, but when you beat on it, it moves these two here in. Not too bad, it didn't move it. Alright, looks pretty good. Try to keep this gap here relatively close. Just one of these sticks way up in the air, which you'd have to squeeze it to make that go down. I don't want to do that. Alright, looks a lot better than it did. A little rust right there, which I can live with. We'll get Ben to buff that up. Alright, that's it for that.